Well, hello there. Sorry, a little coffee. Whew. All right, doing another check-in with everybody, giving you little tidbits about how my days go day to day. You know, I do door dashing. That is actually a better job than a lot of jobs out there, except for all the idiots on the road and the people who do not tip. I mean, I provide excellent customer service, and someone gave me a tip of 73 cents. I'm like, you couldn't at least round it up to 75 cents? I could at least get 3/4 instead of 2/4 and some change? I don't get this. I ordered a pizza. Sorry, coffee break. And yes, I got myself a new cup. It says Joy. I went with the biggest cup I could find because, frankly, I'm lazy as fuck in the morning and I don't want to have to keep getting up and refilling my cup. So, with a big 22-ounce cup, I can pour a lot of coffee in there, a lot of creamer, and I'll be set for about 10-15 minutes. I'm too lazy to want to get up and refill my coffee every few minutes. Hell, maybe I should bring my coffee maker out here and my coffee creamer, and I could just do it, pour it yourself. Or how maybe I just should bring the coffee pot out here and fill it with creamer and go to town, because pretty much I drink a pot of coffee, so it would just be like cutting out the middleman. I wouldn't have as many coffee cups to wash, and I wouldn't have to get pretty much at all, unless like the coffee gets you shits or makes you, because it's diuretic and makes you have to pee like all the time. Well, it's getting closer until the day. Sorry, Folger's House does great coffee. I just gotta say, I've tried Maxwell House. Can't do it. I go back to Folger's House. Oh yeah, they got my heart, especially the morning blend. It's a mild blend, and I like that. It's like chocolate. I like my chocolate regular, not dark. Well, for any of y'all out there who have cats, raise your hand. Yeah, that'd be me. I'll do 5 because that's pretty much how many cats I have. I think I'm like a cataholic. And it's like it's like I live vicariously through some of my friends who have had babies, so I can hold a baby and enjoy the new baby moments, but not having them cry. I mean, I don't mind babysitting, and when I have grandbabies, that's a wrap for my kids. I'd be like, oh, babysitting, oh, babysitting, oh, babysitting. I love babies, but I am kind of done having my own. So, my newest baby is right down there. Ava! Yeah, you know mommy's talking to you. Yes, you do. Yeah, I went and got a baby. I mean, she's, born on July 5th, so we're rolling on 5 months. Getting there. She used to be so tiny, she could fit in my little hand. Now she just lays straight across me. Straight across. And, it's like, like how Laura Cleary on Facebook and stuff does the PJs all day. That is, other than the fact that I really can't afford it. I mean, I probably could because I dash a lot. But I firmly believe in PJs all day. And the other thing I firmly believe in is not having to always wear a bra. I remember back in the day when I was pretty close to flat chested. And I would say to my ex-husband, I'm like, I would actually like to have boobs. The size Sorry. I'm like, the size B does nothing for me. And then I have to have push ups to make it even look like I had boobs. It's like fake boobs. But then I gained a little bit of weight, had a few more kids, and Boobs RX is where I live in. Boobs are us. Yeah, I went from a C to a double D. You want to talk about wishing and praying about that? Now I'm praying to go away, along with about 50 pounds off my sorry ass. Oh, and it's getting closer to the day that I bring my pug puppy home. I got her this adorable little blankie. It's got like little porcupine patterns on it. Try to get one that actually isn't. It's just a cute little pattern. You know, my babies are my babies. And even though I'm not going to be able to nurse my puppy, I will be making sure the little puplet has everything she needs in T-minus a month because I'm getting her January 2nd. Going to Indiana for her. And I don't know if any of y'all who have cats, raise your hand again. Oh, that'd be me. 5 fingers and 5 cats. Woo! 5 cats, 4 kids. What the fuck? I mean, really, what? I have 4 two-legged cats and 5 four-legged cats. So odd numbers, and I wasn't even smart in geometry or algebra. I did well, but it was definitely not my cup of tea. I really enjoyed, like, what do they call it? It's not study hall. I think that was my most favorite class I ever took, study hall, because it gave me the ability to do jack shit. Or actually, I did really well in high school, so I can't say I didn't do jack shit. It just allowed me to catch up on any homework so that once I got home, I could, preoccupy myself with, I don't know, like a boyfriend or something. And no, I wasn't sleeping around with guys back then. No. I did actually date some really respectable men who wanted to wait till marriage, and I thought that was great because then there was no pressure there to be forced into doing anything outside of hugging, giving a kiss, or holding hands. So I like the lack of pressure on. It's just awkward when you don't really want to do anything. And of course, you know, at home. The rules were Monday through Friday, there was no TV on at all. The biggest gaming system I got from my mom and dad was the little handheld Nintendo that you could play Tetris with. Tetris. Now, my son, he has a Nintendo Switch. He has this. He has that. I'm like, you know what? What would the kids do? What would my kids do back in the day when cell phones weren't even like a concept in life? Hell, they didn't even really have car phones. And those things, those little motherfuckers were big. When you held them up, it was like, Houston, we have a problem. This thing is as big as a brick. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Car phones? My kids, like I always told my mom, back in the day when she was young, she chased the dinosaurs. I came rolling in a few years later. I'm not going to sit here and say I was in Bonnie and Clyde era because obviously we all know I was not around when Bonnie and Clyde happened. Probably thank God because they really didn't have much going on back then as far as Dish Network or cable or internet. I enjoyed coming around the 79. Why do I not mind coming around 79? Because if you saw the way the people dressed in the 1960s and the 1970s, you had to have been on drugs to put me in the outfits or to put to wear some of the clothes they wore back in the day. I'm like, were you on crack, meth, heroin, weed, or E? All of the above. I'm like, I don't know what all drugs are out there. I'm assuming they're still universal from back in the 60s and 70s to like nowadays. I mean, I'm sure we've upgraded the drug statistics because only someone could take Sudafed and turn it into a drug. I'm like, no, if I have a nasal congestion and I need Sudafed, it's like I have to go through a background report just to get some Sudafed. I'm like, Jesus, I'm sick, not trying to make a meth lab. I'm like, where would I do that? In my third bedroom? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's where I keep all my meth. Sorry, coffee break. But yeah, I was like, I understand why they do what they do. They gotta keep people safe, but people not being sick would be a great thing too. I mean, it's like, okay, here's my license. There you go. Yeah, it's official. I'm not a meth dealer. I don't manufacture meth, and frankly, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm like, Jesus. It's like if I go and buy, like a shovel. No, I'm not going to go bury a dead body either. Nope. Of course not. I'm just going to go home and beat the shit out of my cat. Joking. That was a joke because I pet my cats a lot and I give them kisses. Yes, I have to admit, I do meow at them, but they do not get hit. They get sprayed with a no-no bottle, which is just water and vinegar, but as far as physical abuse, I never spank my kids. I don't spank my cats. It's just a policy. I think there are better forms of discipline than wailing on a kid with whatever you could possibly find so you don't injure your hand as you're beating your kid. So I'm like, if you're going to teach a kid that it's wrong to hit and then you're whooping their ass because they're wrong for hitting something, isn't that kind of like an oxymoron? I mean, like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, naughty, you hit someone. Whack, 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 whack. Really? I'm like, yeah, you can see my place is kind of a nightmare, but my Christmas tree is there. And if you probably don't notice, there are ornaments that are on my floor again. I have a friend who will hang a Christmas tree from her ceiling, and I actually think that is a very novel idea because every time I put my damn ornaments up, they're back down. Not at my will. I go to bed, I wake up, bam. I'm like, okay, if that's all they want to get under the Christmas tree, I'm cool with that. Because don't expect little kitty num-nums when you're taking out half of my tree. Or they climb in like they're fucking Paul Bunyan. I'm like, let me go get the blue ox and run you down, even though the pug that I'm getting is a blue pug. Coffee break. And y'all wonder why I'm like a little bit like zzz, going in the morning. Yeah. A pot of coffee will do wonders. Now, a lot of my ornaments on my Christmas tree are cheap-ass ornaments. Like, the ones you can get at the Dollar Tree that if something happens to them, you're not tragically heartbroken. Well, hello, Sophie. Wasn't that a kind of a weird close-up? I guess we're going to still play most... I call her Sophiasaurus Rex. I'm pretty sure she was around in the dinosaur era. And then I have Zola, who's a tort cat, who I call her Zola Bear. I call Ava Bobeva. I call Frito, my orange cat, Frito Burrito the Torpedo. Damn cats. Like I said, whenever you want some privacy with cats, you get a cat ass in your face, you get them all over you, and there is no privacy. And I was discussing with my friend the other day why I don't even bother to shut the door if I have to go pee or poop. Why? Because the hell that my door would pay for just for me shutting on it, because then all it is meow, 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 bam, 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 bam. I'm like, what? Are you like Russia invading Germany in World War II? I'm like, Jesus. So now I have like literally no privacy. Even in the shower, I have no privacy. The cats get up and they walk back and forth on like they walk back and forth on my shower, like in the shower, how you have the two shower curtains, one that's inside and one that's outside. The one on the inside I have is clear because I have a dolphin theme going for that. And so yeah, it's like they run back and forth on that ledge, the shower ledge. So here I am trying to take a shower and I got cats. Zip, 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 zip. Oh, and here's Frito Burrito. Frito! Sorry, he's being a dork. He got in trouble earlier for getting into the tree again and trying to like massage his paws on my tree, so he got busted again. And anyways, but like, yeah, when you have cats, you have no privacy. There's no safety in the house. What's going to happen? Someone breaks in, and then like what? You like get attacked by like a burglar. They're not going to meow at you and give you an alert that some prowler creeper is coming into your place. No, of course not. They're just going to sit there and like hold the door open for them. Hell, I have a Rottweiler that when I come in my mom's house, do you hear barking? No. Did she get up and move? No. I'm like, and then someone has the balls to tell me Rottweilers are bad. Really? You obviously haven't met mine. Okay, so my Rottweiler likes everybody except for my exes. The father of my 14-year-old, my dog does not like him. Hell, I don't like him either. But at least we got something in common. Coffee break. And I love it. You know, like, with my door dashing, I know I'm all over the place today. But you know what? It's been a couple days, a lot of life. I'm actually kind of comfortable. I saw my new doctor and everything went really well there. And I'm trying to, like, strategy-wise figure out, like, getting my dog's kennel up. Because, like I said, it's almost time. And I have Gracie today, so I think we're going to have a cleanup project today. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nothing more fun than a Christmas clean. Not Christmas, Jesus. Nothing more fun than having a Sunday spent with decorating the house and cleaning it up. Because my cats make such a shit mess out of everything. Cats. You can't live without them. You can't really live with them, I guess, either. And, you know, there was a saying, cats are brats. Yes, they are. Especially when I'm trying to walk down the hall and they get in between my legs, zip, 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 and then I trip. I have to call 911, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. My cat's got between my legs and knocked me over. And then I'm like, and then I'm having to crawl to unlock the damn door. What the fuck? What the fuck? So yeah, that's pretty much how the last day has been. I'm sure I might do one of these ditty later and get my daughter on here because I know she loves performing. So, and she's a good little dancer. She used to be in ballet, so She's got the right shit going on for her. As you can see, her picture in the background. You gotta keep them close. And my cats, I'm probably going to end up putting those decorations back on the tree. I can promise with as many times as they've taken it down, all my ornaments, they're not probably going to get a can of the Friskies or anything. I don't know. I love my cats. Even when they piss me off, I still love them. I give them their little kitty treats. What you go through to do for your little feline companions or dog companions, or I'd really like to own a cow. Why? Just because it might be kind of fun. Like, be like, oh, I'm gonna go see Aunt Bessie, my little cow, and walk her around and maybe ride her and be like, get along, ground beef, get along, top sirloin, get along, Angus beef, petite roast. Yeah, I love my steaks, so I'm starting to learn them by names as far as what I like and what I don't like as much. But, well, I'm going to go be naughty and have a cigarette. And I don't allow smoking in my house, which is a very good policy. I don't want that smell everywhere. I don't think so. No thanks. But, yeah, like, come the winter time, and I'm in the process of quitting again, but in the winter time, I sure as hell do not want to take my ass outside in the middle of Snowmageddon to go have a cigarette. I'll say, fuck no, and I'll just quit. It's pretty much, like, good thing I don't live in Florida where it's not that seasonally conditioned, because at least here it gets cold as hell, and you're like, I ain't going outside for that cigarette. Nope. So today is probably going to be PJs all day. It's going to be a braless. Let my lady friends hang out. That is so annoying. But I guess God does answer prayers. So, well, you guys have a good day. I'm going to enjoy drinking more coffee because that's pretty much my morning routine every day. I found if I don't drink coffee, I get severe headaches. So I guess I'm a coffeeaholic. But I don't think you can really get arrested, or I don't know. I don't think they have, like, rehabs for coffee fiends. Be like, yes, my name is Jenny, and I'm an addict. I'm addicted to my coffee, and I'm addicted to a lot of creamer in that coffee, and I'm addicted to the large cups that facilitate my ability to be lazy. If it means I don't have to do anything, I'm there. That's why I like door dashing a lot. And next week I got a full fun day full of, let's see, a fasting test. Then I gotta get an colonoscopy, and any of y'all know what that means, knows that prep sucks. Too bad I don't have like a little potty chair that I can just like park out in the living room. After all, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, is shitting my brains out after drinking this huge bottle of Go Lightly. Well, something's going to be going lightly, like right on my ass. I'm like, because last time I had a colonoscopy, they found some stuff. So, and they're kind of concerned because they found some spots on my pancreas, so I need to go get an MRI done on that, which I have been willingly procrastinating because I don't really want to do it. It's like kind of the fear of the unknown. Like, as long as it doesn't have a diagnosis, then it's okay. But in the same aspect, if it is like pancreatic cancer, I probably should get that figured out. So that will be on my agenda. And of course, to do that test, you also have to be fasting. And yeah, it's going to be a hot mess, a real hot mess. So, alrighty, folks, if you have any questions, I can go there. I can do that. I'll get someone to videotape me doing some more of my little antics because, like, I can't videotape myself getting down with my bad self because I don't have a laptop yet. Well, I do, but I don't have the internet yet. So that's kind of slowing things down. So, anyways, you guys stay safe, drive safe, stay warm. It is getting kind of towards that time of the year. All I can count down is look outside and see no snow and be like, this is December and we still really don't have snow. I'm like, okay, so how many more months until it's spring? Like April? So I'm like counting down the days that we're getting into winter and there's no snow. I do not like snow. I do not like driving in snow. I do not like the freezing cold ass shit going on. Nope. When I was a kid, I loved snow because I remember we had snow days. Now, as a parent, we have a snow day, and I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys stay safe, have fun, do what you want to do what I do, not wear a bra because sometimes it's just nice to let the ladies go free. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Be good. I can't even make any promises that I'll be good, but I'm going to at least try. See ya.